All right, guys, day 3 on this Defever 45 Pilothouse Portuguese bridge. And today, me and Keith are going to tackle putting in our own electronics. So he bought all new Garmin electronics. He bought 3 screens, new radar. We didn't go with new autopilot because Simrad's a good autopilot, so we're just going to stick with the Simrad autopilot. But everything else is going to be new. We're going to put a new depth finder in so that the Garmin has its own depth finder, and then we're going to keep the old depth finder so we have 2 depth sounders. Depth sounders are very important. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy today. As we, our first tackle is going to be the radar antenna because it's the biggest piece, and he went with a big 24-inch dome, and that's what we're going to install first thing today. And the reason we're doing this too, just to clarify, is this is a very expensive proposition. Most of the vendors are, this job's about 30 grand, and hopefully we can do this for about what the parts cost, which is about 12,000 of that 30,000. And to tell you the truth, we're going to run into the same issues. Even if we paid somebody to install all this, we still have to, it's the same. It doesn't seem like it matters anymore. These vendors are all the same. When a guy shows up out at your boat, he wants 150 to 200 bucks an hour for every hour. And then nothing's tested, nothing works. And it takes hours of tech support and stuff like that to get it going. So what's the sense in it? So that's why we're doing this ourselves. I'm getting back to the boat, and then we get started. There's Dexter. I think Dexter's going for a walk. He's a labradoodle, but he's a different kind. Oh, look, baby. I know. Oh my gosh. I know. Oh, it looks like Keith has already started. He's got the antenna already laying down there. Now we just got to run the wires, put the new one up. Entryway coming onto the boat here. Super cool. Just walk right on the boat. Right up here. Walk into the pilot house. And I'm heading right up. That's a good idea. And then we'll have to pull, I don't know what side the radar's on. It's either going to be this side or this side.
Right.
So we may as well go ahead. We need to just pull all our covers.
Pull them all. Yeah. Let's get everything opened up. Then we know what we're dealing with.
Correct. So we'll do that, and then we'll figure out. Yeah, I think just pulling it back.
Just open it all up, and that way we're not guessing anymore.
Do you want me to open up while you're pulling these covers? You want me to go open up the radar, the actual package?
Yeah. Let's see what we're into.
Looks like our holes are all the same. So I just put the template up against there, and it looks like everything's just going to line right up. I'll just be able to put the studs in there, get my wires run, and then I can start coming down with that. So those holes looks like they're going to line right up.
I did not want to have to drill through that steel plate.
We got all the ones off that we want off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and this thing's DC, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So does our radar, our power wire, our hot and our neutral are going to come to the back of this?
They're going to come somewhere down
here,
yeah.
Right into there.
I'm going to have to, it's on that, fortunately it's super well documented. Did you see that chart?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So
we'll know right where it is.
Just joking with Keith. I'm usually the little guy on some of these boats, and he's the little guy, so he can crawl in here. But that really is a nice opening,
it's
brother.
Not bad.
No, I could get in there, no problem at all. And we're going to lift this off right here. We're going to get all of our wires disconnected, and then we'll start back pulling our wires. This is our game plan anyway. Things can change very rapidly here. We're going to back pull all through here, up to here, and get up to our antenna.
Yep.
That's our game plan. Or something too, Keith, is because I had this on my boat.
Yeah.
So if I could have picked something like this up for 50 or $100, that was my magic number. I'm not going to put any money in this old stuff.
Sure.
But if I could have got my radar quit working when I was coming back from the Bahamas, I was desperately looking for one of these screens, and believe it or not, this thing sells for like $300 on eBay.
Yeah, and honestly, I'd hate to throw it away.
Correct.
It'd be horrible.
So I don't know if you have an eBay account, but
yeah, I do.
Somebody
and I do a lot of stuff on Marketplace, so
it could help somebody out, and if you could put it like $250, so they get it for.
I just want to move it.
Correct.
I mean, hell.
Yeah, right. So I'm the same way. If somebody really needed it, mine wasn't working, like I said, and I actually tore it all apart and could buy but dude, I'm not wasting money on old electronics. That was my whole.
No.
I'm gonna. But if this could help somebody out and somebody needed it and they didn't have the money, I would give it away just like you. Connected. All right, so we're keeping this. That's our autopilot. Our radio stays. So we're literally just getting rid of this piece right here. We're putting the new Garmin screen in there. All right, so we're just gonna pull this out of here. Woo, buddy, I see you.
Yeah, man, we're doing it.
We got this.
Let me know when you're ready.
You want me to just keep pulling?
Yeah, no, you're good right there. Let me get this connector out.
And then, so I had to tear mine apart. Remember in Lake Erie, that was many, many years ago. And then there's just a little aluminum bracket that goes around, basically. Keith, as safe as it looks.
Oh, this is safe. It was OSHA approved.
Okay.
I don't know who OSHA.
You don't, don't get nervous here when I do call OSHA because this would not go on a regular job.
Worst cord that we have to manage.
The other ones on the new one, the Garmin, look much smaller.
Yeah. All right,
but we have two of them.
You know what we're gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to.
It'd be a good day. We found a little piece of rope here. We're gonna use that to help pull that down. It'd be awesome to see the new radar fire up today. And I'm no guarantee that's gonna happen, but that is our goal. It's good to set goals. I learned that in rehab. That's a Captain Ron quote right there.
Okay, we're going to the rope trick right here.
Yeah. Will it work or no?
The rope trick's absolutely gonna work.
Okay, good.
No question.
I like your positive enthusiasm.
No question about it. I've done the rope trick before.
I like it.
It will work.
That cable's just too thick and it's too big.
Yeah.
So we made some mistakes that cost us a little bit of time, but I think we're gonna get caught back up here. And we're just gonna kind of test it. Do you want me to hold it while you?
I'll just set it up on top.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna hold our scaffolding. Bolt holes first, right? After you get rid of that thing?
Yep.
What happened?
I got it wrapped around the bolt.
Oh no.
All right, now we're good. Okay, now we're gonna push this dude down.
Up, stop.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Just keep going like 2-3 inches at a time.
Okay, I got it. 2-3 inches. Painstaking.
Yeah. Well, the problem is freaking
Well, this is nothing.
wire.
The Hatterases are, they're just so miserable because they got so many bulkheads you got to get up and around. And I think all this stuff is pretty much plug and play now, too. So one of the things we've both been talking about is the blades in these knives they've been used.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, used.
Well loved.
Well loved. And maybe it's time to search other options. So we walked over to Ace Hardware, which is your friend, dude.
Yeah.
Boating friend, because there's Aces just about every. And we're going to put 3 new blades in it. Wow. Can you imagine that? Like when we need one, this is where our MFD is going to go, our first one. So we just put the template on here, and now I've got to cut the sides there to make it fit in there. And then we'll put a trim piece up here. And I think we're gonna mount, we got a couple other locations. We got a 7-inch and a 12-inch, right,
Yeah.
Keith? And Keith's in there working wires right now. Floors.
Yeah.
To do our moldings,
Yeah.
Our
Yep,
last
they're
over
awesome.
stuff. But that's basically where this one's gonna go. Then we'll have to come up with some type of filler here. And then our other MFD may go right here or right here. We'll play with that. But now we can start connecting to get the backbone built.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we got to run our wires for our other MDF. We'll go back up through here, over to here, up into that one shouldn't be as hard as the radar wire. Because
Right.
that one was complicated.
Yeah, because that's just going to come out of there and go straight up. We'll take out those controllers, the analog controllers for the starboard engine,
Right.
and then we'll be able to reach up in there and do whatever we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And day 3 video, you can see we have it up and running. Super cool. So if I want to go to radar, turn on radar, it's ready to transmit, and it's working. So we have everything working on the boat. I'm going to end day 3. It was super easy because now it's all just plug and play. Everything, we just plug it into the bar. We're even going to hook up AIS. The only thing that we're going to try and do is we have an adapter that goes from this autopilot into this so we can see the rudder indicator and stuff like that, and we'll try all that. But so far, everything is looking really good.